Bart rushes at Krusty's statue with a baseball bat, smashing his statue to pieces with all his might. Bob let out a wicked laugh as he watched the scene. What happened that made Bart want to kill his idol? A few days ago, Bob was granted a reduced sentence and early release from prison, and his goal this time was to kill Krusty the Clown, because he couldn't forget that Krusty had put him in prison. After his release, he found Bart and tied him up.
What are you gonna do to me?
Kill Krusty.
Krusty? That's the one man I would never kill.
Bob says Bart will unconsciously kill Krusty at his farewell show. He took a bow and arrow and a dartboard and made a spinning compass and put it in front of Bart in an attempt to hypnotize him.
You are in my power.
I am at your command.
Bart was soon under Bob's control. Krusty was on stage getting ready to perform. Bart appeared at the top of the loft with a gun.
This is for Sideshow Bob.
Then he took aim at Krusty. Bob went on stage and celebrated. The crowd applauded him, but it was all Bob's dream. He was so excited, because tonight was Krusty's farewell show. He loaded Bart's clip with the explosive he'd made. Tell Bart that when Krusty says you're the best crowd ever, Bart would run up to the stage and hug him. At that point, the button on his hand would trigger and they would both be blown up together.
Whatever.
Then Bob go to the top of the stage and prepares to enjoy the show.
What a special night. And you know something? I've never had such a great audience.
When he heard this, Bart woke up instantly. He got out of his seat and headed straight for the stage. Looking at his revenge plan about to be realized, Bob was very excited. But before the show was over, Krusty said he had a confession to make. He said he failed his partner and sent him to jail, so he wanted to apologize to him. Then, a picture of them together appeared on the big screen. Bob was moved to tears when he heard Krusty's words. However, at that moment, Bart had already walked onto the stage. Bob rushed down, trying to stop the revenge. Bart was getting closer and closer to Krusty and was about to hug him. Bob rushed down but was blocked by the crowd. In the nick of time, Krusty's pet monkey sees the dynamite on Bart. He swings down with a rope and pulls it off. Then he threw the explosives into a room. With a violent explosion, the crisis was averted.
Okay, everybody, say funny.
Funny!